Germany begins to drown in the flood tide of Allied might. In the hard-won harbor of Naples, at Palermo, Corsica, Sardinia, the ships and men gather for the invasion of southern France. Operation Anvil. Ships by the hundreds, men by the thousands, will inundate the rear and flank of the Germans, who are struggling to contain the Allies on the Normandy beachhead, established 2 months earlier. And in North Africa, Oran, Algiers, Bizerta, Tunis, Alexandria, catapults for the last great seaborne invasion of the European war. 800 ships will carry the liberators to the beaches on the far Mediterranean shore. And with them go 7 French divisions carrying the Cross of Lorraine. Back to French soil under General De Gaulle. Back to their homeland with the Committee of National Liberation. 'Secretary of the Navy Forrestal confers with Admiral Hewitt, commander of Allied naval forces, as the Armada sails unhindered from Islam to Christendom, toward the French Riviera, the Côte d'Azur, playground in time of peace, battleground in time of war. Seize Marseilles and Toulon, deep water ports which will feed the Allied armies in their sweep across France into Germany. Advance up the valley of the Rhone and join the troops from Normandy. Little opposition meets the liberators on the beaches. But inland, the Germans fight, and the Allies fight too. Inland. The day of glory has arrived. The French army is back again. Back to fight again. Back to liberate their brothers. Back to free their country. After 4 years of national eclipse, the French return to their own. Marseille is French again, and so is Toulon. The French fleet has returned. And Paris, City of Light, August 25th, 1944. No enemy could extinguish the light, nor could he comprehend it. The light that never was on sea or land. The light that is in the hearts of only those who are truly free. the tide of Allied might flows toward tomorrow's fronts, toward Germany, and history keeps cadence with the marching columns. The Battle of France is over, but many men now marching will lie still in Europe's earth before the fate of Europe is sealed. Europe's fate, the world's tomorrow. Both are foreshadowed in a little-known resort named Yalta, in the Crimea, on the Black Sea, 40 miles from Sevastopol. Cloaked in secrecy, the leaders of the Allied coalition meet in February 1945. The United States cruiser Augusta brings President Roosevelt, and Prime Minister Churchill is there to greet him. A new name is being added to the vocabulary of history: Yalta. Statesmen, soldiers, diplomats turn an obscure Crimean town into the temporary capital of the world as the war, east and west, thunders toward its climax. Rome has long since fallen. Now the world focuses its attention on Tokyo and Berlin. On all the 6 continents and on all the 7 seas, the Allies destroy the Axis. But here at Yalta, diplomacy takes precedence over combat. Vissarionovich Jugashvili, whom the world knows as Stalin, presides over the meetings at Livadia, favorite palace of his predecessor, Tsar Nicholas II. At Yalta, the Russians agree to enter the war against Japan, and the date for the first meeting of the United Nations is set. Other agreements, open and secret, sow the seeds of future controversy and contention. But on the immediate issue, the war against Germany, the conference is clear and decisive. The communique says, the timing, scope, and coordination of new and even more powerful blows by our armies and air forces into the heart of Germany have been planned in detail. Nazi Germany is doomed. The Rhine has been a faithful river. Not since Napoleon have invading troops crossed over it. But now, in March 1945, the barrier breaks, and the heart of Germany lies open to assault.